Bam, what's up, y'all? Welcome to Devonius' domain, my domaniacs. Today we're going to be taking a look at something very cool. I just got a shipment in from guess where? AliExpress. From guess who? Veils. That's right, I got myself some bootleg clone troopers. Very excited to check these out. I've been seeing these for a while, and they're obviously doing a lot of clones that Hasbro, for whatever reason, has not been getting around to doing. But some of the ones I got, one of them in particular, is something quite special, something different that they're doing that's really kind of bringing out the competitive edge in Veils, should I say, against Hasbro. I mean, they're obviously no competition to Hasbro, but at the same time, it's like, if this was like a bigger company or something that had the license, I'd be like, yes, this is definitely beating Hasbro in terms of just quality. So let's open this up and see what I got. Alright guys, so we got the box open, we can see the clones inside. Let's pull these guys out. And let's see what we got here. Open this up. And bam, here we go. Oh, these are looking very, very cool. What do we got? What do we get? Alright, so looking at this guy from the 91st Legion, this is one of Captain Neo's dudes. I just had to get this guy because I really like the simple emblems on the Phase 2 clone armor. I remember when I was a kid, they had the 12-inch figures of this specific clone, and I just wanted to get one of my own. And Veil was doing this one, so I got this one. So that's really, really cool. And then part of the 187th here, this is what Mace Windu's clones originally looked like. I remember there was a Target exclusive 2-pack back in the day with Mace Windu. Came with this guy. Me and my dad went and picked that up when I was a kid, and I've always just really liked the look of this guy's armor, with the purple and the weird greenish dark blue there. I just think everything about this is really cool on the Phase 2 clone armor. Very, very cool. And then I picked up part of the new Doom unit. I got this guy who is attached to the tape. Yeah, I got this guy, and oh man, look at that. Look at the baggie that they're doing with the clone face on it. That is they really upped their game with this, I gotta say. I gotta say that they did. I can't remember exactly. I think this is like a jet trooper. This is what you would call this. But first you pull out the baggie, and look, it's got the blaster print on it. Very dope. And a bunch of accessories. I'm going to be getting all these out and kind of taking a look at all of them. But yeah, that's the baggie full of accessories. And then here's the figure itself. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Man, is that like wash on the belt? Jesus Christ, they're already doing more than Hasbro. That is crazy. Look at that. There's wash on the belt. You gotta be kidding me, man. Alright, well, let's take a deeper look at these guys. Let's get them out and see what they can do. glorious clankers. So, posed all the figures, moved them around a lot, got a lot of posing done for each one of these figures, and I first started seeing the Veils clone troopers with these kind of guys, and the 2/112th, you know, like the Airborne Trooper and stuff was very intriguing to me because they still have not done that. And I know you're probably thinking, well, hey Devin, you know, they came out with an official one of this and a 2-pack with Mace Windu. Well, I didn't want the Clone Wars, like, Clone Armor Mace Windu. And I'm also waiting for that new, rumored Revenge of the Sith Palpatine Mace Windu 2-pack to get a Mace Windu. So, I didn't want that one. And I didn't really mind that this one doesn't come with a head because you could just switch it out with another, you know, random clone head that comes with, like, an actual official Black Series clone. Lord knows they don't really differentiate them unless your name is Captain Rex. So, yeah, I didn't really mind that. And so these are the two that came out before this one. This is kind of like the new mold that Veils has gone with. And first I'll just start with this one. This Jet Trooper is fantastic. I felt like a kid again playing with this dude. He is so cool. I cannot believe this is a bootleg. It's unbelievable. I mean, they have weathering on the belt here. There's these like little indents here in the like, look at this, like, and the shoulder pad. I mean, the detail is actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good. I mean, I gotta give it to him. It's great. It's quite good. And the plethora of accessories, too, I mean, to go with it, it's great. Like, we've got fist hands. We've got pointer hands. We've got saluting hands, waving hands, whatever you want to call them, smacking hands. He comes with this pistol, which is a whole new mold, by the way. It's got this silver on the top. I don't really know why, and then it's also got this hole here, and you can put inside of that hole these little blue blaster beams. I mean, come on, that is so cool. That is genius. And then we've got these 3 fire throws, and you can use them as blaster fire or emitting out of the jetpack. It comes with this jetpack, which is fantastic. The top missile part does not come off, as far as I could tell, but that's okay. Who gives a shit about that when you've got such a cool figure? This rifle is also new. It looks a lot like, I don't know if it's like thicker or what, or if it's just the paint. I don't know what it is, but they've also put a hole in this rifle that allows you to shoot that off. I mean, oh my god. This is crazy. And then on top of it, it's a whole new mold. I don't know how they pulled this off. It's got like a double elbow joint. You can bend it twice as much with an actual Black Series. I mean, look at that. Look at that in the knees. Double. Look at the bend. Look at the bend there. That is insane. That is just crazy. That is nuts. I don't know how this is a bootleg. I don't know how this is a bootleg and not like an official Hasbro product. It's fantastic. I gotta get more of these. And also, one thing I forgot to mention is, when I first saw that these came with extra hands, I was I was not necessarily skeptical, but I was thinking like, oh, it's going to be like any other customizer, like they're just going to like 3D print the hands, you know, and you just like put them in the socket. No, these have joints. These have joints. You can move them up and down. I could not believe that. I was like, are you kidding me, man? I mean, Jesus. Again, I know I've said it a billion times by this point in this review, but I never thought bootlegs would get this good. This is just crazy. I cannot wait to see what else Veil is coming out with. I heard a rumor that Shock Troopers are next up on the list. We're not getting Commander Doom quite yet. I think he's supposed to be coming out next year at some point. And I heard a rumor that we're getting Shock Troopers next. I don't know if that's true, but man, I don't like the Clone Wars accurate Shock Trooper on the not newest mold, but the newer mold before the newest mold that Hasbro is currently using for most Black Series clones. I did not like that one. I like it with the black visor. And yeah, this figure's fantastic, though. I mean, I gotta get more of these. It's a great color scheme with the green and everything. The only thing I would say that I wish they would have done, which is something that Hasbro doesn't even do, is weather. But you know what? I can, like, they did weather the belt, which is crazy. It's so much more detail. It makes it look less plasticky. I mean, it's just awesome. Just a totally fantastic figure. I'm really, really happy with this. And yeah, you lift his helmet off and it's just like the plain white, like it always is. But dude, whatever. I don't even care. Again, switch it out with another like random clone head that they have from an official Hasbro. It's great. This guy was the only guy I had a problem with. Not necessarily a problem, but his elbow joint right here. So these elbow pads are kind of glued. So when you lift up his arm, there's like some rubber on rubber going on there. You can't get the full range of motion because that bend doesn't allow you to. But yeah, I mean, this is a pretty cool figure. Looks good, looks official, feels official for the most part. Again, except for those elbow pads. The bicep armor kind of just collides with the elbow armor. I think they just weren't cut the right way, or I don't really know what it is, but either way, not bad. And this guy's pretty cool too. I had no problems with this guy. His elbows, they work fine. No problems there. Looks cool. Looks nice and white and shiny and everything. And again, not a whole lot of weathering on these guys, but I don't really care. I mean, I can do it myself if I want to. And also, this was another really cool thing about the helmet. I mean, look at this helmet here. It's got these like the kind of like microchips in there are painted. I'm like, oh my god, how did they do this? Like, it just looks great. Looks great. It's painted. Like, that's more detail than like Hasbro's willing to put in sometimes. I mean, that's just crazy. Looks great. One thing also I noticed was I've always heard people say like, oh yeah, the Veils toys are really smelly. They smell like plastic. It's like a Chinese, bootleg toy factory. It smells just like it. And when I pulled out this guy, I didn't smell that really. I was like, I don't know. Guess I'll never smell that. I pulled out these guys. They were hella stinky. So beware. If you're not going to get these guys, which these guys might be stinky, depending on who you are, depending on who you ask. But these were hella stinky. It was crazy. I'm going to have to go wash my hands type shit. But yeah, very, very cool releases. I very much look forward to seeing more of what they're going to do with this mold and like all these hands and what else they're going to do. Because Jesus, man, they've really been on a roll with the extra accessories, and now they're getting extra hands and then blast effects. It's just, oh my god, they're coming out with whole battalions. And then obviously the Doom unit was a whole battalion with these different accessories and different hands. And, the more expensive it got, the more stuff you'd get. Like the ARC Trooper and the Commander and everything had a lot. And, just so cool. So cool. I had to get the Jet Trooper. I like flying clone troopers. I like flying characters in general in Star Wars. Jetpacks are just cool, man. If you know, you know. If you feel me, you feel me. I just like that shit. So, but yeah, I'm very excited. I kind of wish these guys had the improved stuff, because after looking at this, there's really no going back. These are still cool, don't get me wrong. I'm glad I bought them, and some of Hasbro's clone output is still pretty solid. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, compared to this, I mean, in kind of what this means for the future of like bootleg clone troopers, you can't beat it. You cannot beat it. This is one of the coolest 6-inch affordable clone troopers on the market that you can get right now. And I'm saying that over everybody. I'm saying that over everybody. I mean, don't get me wrong, SH Figure Art's cool, Hasbro cool, whatever, but this is the most bang for your buck. And it is so cool. So that's my review for today. Let me know down in the comments if you have any Veils Troopers. Did I convince you to pick up some of the Doom Unit Veil Troopers? There's still some available. Some of the more pricey ones are on there. Let me know. Let me know if you've got any of these yet, or especially the Doom Unit Veil Bootleg Clone Troopers. Let me know what you think of them. Let me know what you think of this review. Like, comment, subscribe down below. And Devonius, out!